So I very rarely get ill. I kind of almost wear it like a badge of honour, not having to take days off work. And yeah, I know I'm really privileged, to be honest, that that is the case. But maybe, as you can hear a little bit from my voice, I have been ill this last week, and it's amazing how quickly that can affect you, even when you're not actually training right now for, say, a big marathon or race. So in this video, I just wanted to kind of talk through how I've been feeling, literally, but also kind of the impact having a bit of illness has had on my mindset and all that kind of stuff, because I've had to cancel my first race since coming back from injury and had my first kind of real hiccup in consistency of training for a while. So yeah, I just want to delve into that a bit. I know a lot of people are getting ill at the moment, so hopefully this is of some use. But yeah, let's get into it. So as I alluded to in my last video, I was planning to do Hillingdon 20-mile road race. I think it's the UK's oldest road race, and I was really looking forward to it. Not to race it all out, but just, you know, kind of be a part of that race day experience, do a bit of sort of marathon pace, probably half marathon pace, not sure, as part of it. But I had to pull out, and so after that video that I did last week, running around the Greenway 13 miles, I felt absolutely amazing. And the very next day I went down with an illness, just yeah, a bit coldy, felt a bit weak, so yeah, really tired, hadn't slept well, and yeah, developed a chesty cough. And yeah, as with most illnesses, it's just not very nice. So I had to take, obviously, a few days off. Like Monday and Tuesday was like absolutely non-negotiable, wasn't going to happen even if I wanted to. And then I started thinking, okay, I'm improving, I went back to work, when can I start running again? And while I felt better in myself, I still had a bit of this cough, which to be honest hasn't completely left me yet either. And it's just that classic conundrum of when is it safe to return, not trying to come back too soon, but also you're just itching to get out. And this is only after like 3 days of not running, so that's how quickly I'm like itching to run after illness. And all that without actually having a specific race immediately coming up, which I think, that's fair to say, can often make you feel a bit under pressure to return really quickly so you can get back into training and preparing for that race. So I started thinking maybe I can return to running on the Thursday, but quickly Georgie reminded me, what's the rush, you know, give yourself an extra day or two till you feel a lot better. And sometimes I think you just need that nudge. Like, I think a really helpful tip sometimes is, you know, what would you tell someone else to do? And it's much easier to give good advice when you're giving it to other people. And I think often people find it hard, like me, to take your own advice. So Friday rolls around and I'm feeling better again. The cough is really starting to subside now, and I decide to go out for a run in the morning, and it feels fine, it feels good, no problems. But then I get back and I start going downhill again, just feeling a bit rubbish. And then I decide, well, I'm not going to put that run on Strava yet. I'm not going to tell Georgie I've been for a run, and I started to feel rubbish afterwards because I felt ashamed, to be honest. Like, I'm trying to yeah, kind of practice what I preach, and yet I've made myself feel worse after going out for a run. Again, probably a day too soon, but we're not all perfect, and every day is a day of learning. The positive thing though was I bounced back pretty quickly, felt good to run on the Saturday. Again, avoided park run or anything which might affect my pace, and just, yeah, took it really steady. And then on the Sunday, I obviously cancelled the Hillingdon place at that point, and it was our Spartans Club 20, and so it's 20 miles or loops of kind of 5, 10, 15 that people could do. And yeah, I just did about 5 and a bit, nearly 6 miles, one loop, no more. As much as I was desperate, to be honest, to do more, I just actually did the right thing and scaled it back and took it really easy. So I feel like I have gained a bit from that, another reminder of what you need to do, help your body recover during illness. I'm not completely out of the woods. I've not done any speed work. So normally on a Tuesday I'd go out with my club, but instead just did a 60-minute easy. And yeah, as you can see, hopefully I'm doing more easy stuff this week until I feel suitably recovered. Now I've got the advantage where I haven't got a spring marathon in the back of my mind trying to push me on, but even so, I think you try and do too much too soon and it'll just end up taking you longer to recover. So I'm trying to be sensible, and yeah, just realise how quickly your mind can be affected by the fact you're not in your usual routine. I've come back from a stress fracture or stress reaction, bone injury in my foot, and got back to running, first continuous run back in August 2024. Been building it up since then, and I had a look, and since November I'd been running at least 30 miles each and every week. So suddenly last week I ran 11 miles. So yeah, just nowhere near what I've been doing, and I felt a bit rubbish about it. But short-term pain, long-term gain. You've got to be in it for the long haul. It's kind of what I pride myself on, so sometimes we just need a little kick to remind ourselves. But yeah, if you've been struggling with illness or injury, I feel for you. My advice, which I can't always keep, is just try and not rush things and just let your body recover. See, sleep, eating well, these things are super important to recovery. So you just got to do everything you can, and hopefully you'll be back out there fighting fit before you know it. And if you're not, well, there's other races, there's future goals. You know, hopefully everyone watching this video wants longevity in running, and longevity is about making sensible decisions, about playing the long-term game. So it's mentally massively challenging, and that's why I thought I'd make this video today. So even with no races in the books immediately, really good level of fitness built up, I was still itching to get back a little too soon. That's it for this one. In terms of what's coming up on the channel, I've actually realised I've not done a fast 5k in like a year and a half, and so I'm going to do a fast park run soon and use that as a bit of a guide for the St Albans Easter 10k on Good Friday. So yeah, looking forward to those, putting no pressure on myself, but really this focus now is on speed, strength through the PT sessions that I mentioned last time, and some hills as well. So yeah, I'll be documenting all that. Give the video a like if you've enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel if you want to follow me on my journey. Sub-3 marathon is the plan in October, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.